Dum 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 rugby. How is everybody doing? Springboks and All Blacks are going to play their second match of the Rugby Championship 2020. What is it? 2025. There you go, Mark. That's it. 2025, and yeah, they're about to do the anthems and the haka. Cheers, everybody. We've got another choir singing the anthem. That's pretty cool. Jimmy's here and says he's got a bad feeling about this match after last weekend's performances, and then with the last game going the way it did. Yeah, it could well be. Yep, you would have been watching the Battle of the Bay, or the Battle of the Bays. Milo asks people to like the stream. You actually get to watch this one. Last week you were like traveling during the stream time, game time, right? Dave's had the worst week. He needs a win. Fair enough. Be interested to see if your lads can do it for you. Milo's feeling nervous with these games. Yeah, it feels like it could be another kind of nail biter, eh? Especially after the game that was just on in Australia. Connor reckons if South Africa lose this one, their title challenge ends there. Well, how's the table looking at the moment? South Africa's on 5. The Wallabies should be on 11. Yeah, always on 11. New Zealand's on 10. Argentina's on 9. So, yeah, if South Africa lost this one, it would make it pretty hard. But we'll see. If they win it, then it's all up for grabs, isn't it? Yeah, Australia got 2 bonus points because they got 4 tries and they got a losing bonus point. Less Saffers in Wellington. I guess it's a further drive to down State Highway 1 than over the bridge. Oh! Implying there's a lot of Auckland-based South African fans, huh? You might be right. Yeah, New Zealand have had the Aussies number. We'll be interested to see if that keeps up. Because the Aussies still play some bloody good rugby, but geez, they coughed up some penalties in this one. Nice and sleazy. Morning from Wales. Hope your dad is doing well. Please give him my regards. I will do so, where mate. Yeah, I saw him yesterday. I did a video with him. He was all right, so he's in good spirits. Oh, there he is. There's Gaza. Richie McCaw and Wayne, Professor Smith, going to make the difference. We'll see, Gaza. We'll have to wait and see. Hollywood man, how's it going? I always forget what time it is in Canada. I can Google it. Oh, 3 a.m., depending on which part of the country you're in. Ugh. Brutal. That's true. Suncorp has not been the happiest of hunting grounds for New Zealand, but it's at Perth for the next game, I think. Megan loves the choir. Yeah, I think it maybe has a place compared to the traditional just solo singer, but the guy doing the Aussie national anthem was also on absolute fire. Oh no, I got a bot. I don't have any mods in. I've got to do my own moderating. I need to. What do I have to do? How do I do this again? Like sign into chat. Oh no. No. Still 4 a.m. in Argentina. Goodness gracious. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta sign in. I need to kill the bot. Oh, goodness me. Come on, Mark. Big game for Proctor. Oh, big moment for Proctor, yeah, with the haka. Oh, Milo got the bot. Oh, Milo. You got it. You're the man. By the time I signed in, you got it done. Who do I think takes the win? I picked the All Blacks, but I also picked the Wallabies in the last game, so take that for what it's worth. No worries, Milo, you're the man. Thank you, buddy. Tony Baloney's just getting back from China, Gaza, so solo this week. How's it, Mark? Says Jason's. Let's hope the Box can put in a more complete performance today. Had their chances last week, eh? That is for certain. Frankie reckons the Wallabies were lucky to get away with a bonus point. They scored some quick-fire tries during the yellow. That certainly helped. And that last one seemed like a forward pass. Did it not? Did it not? Anyway. Wonder how many of them Mpimpies are playing. Yeah, that's true. There was a few Mpimpies last time the All Blacks played the Box. At least 3, I think, from old Nisbo. The last pass went to Perth. It was that far forward, says Frankie. Yeah, it did seem rather forward. Very flat. Yeah, the flattest of flat. They called forward from the tip pass for McCright over the head. I thought that didn't look that bad. I thought that was kind of marginal, like not worth calling. Old Shane Howarth, Mr. Nice and Sleazy. That's a blast from the past. All right. We have kickoff. I'll give a timestamp in a second so everyone can link up. The All Blacks have just knocked it on immediately. So it's a chance for South Africa straight from the bat. They've put a dink through for Ethan Hooker. His first touch. He's still very much in the infancy of his test career. Oh, here goes Fussy. Oh my goodness. We're at 30 seconds now. They're 5 meters away from the All Blacks line. Here goes Kane Moody. He's brought down. Leroy Carter makes his first tackle. Well done. Sasha with the cross kick. It's taken by Hooker. One-handed offload to Fussy. Oh my giddy aunt. Whoo, my goodness. Any free sites to watch, Rhino? Certainly not on YouTube. Maybe try Reddit. Bloody hell. Hamish was covering the game and he was going to blow a gasket with that last try, I bet. All Blacks have conceded a penalty. What's he going to go for? What are they going to do? They're not going for poles, the Box. They're going to go for touch. Oh, they've mucked the line out. Whew. That's a let off. That is a let off. That's like mischance number 1. If you want to call, like, if you want to keep track of the mischances stat, that's a pretty big one. Oh man, Nisbo's not good with South African names. De Jager. I never heard anyone call him De Jager before. They either go De Jager or De Jager. He's going for a middle ground, I guess. Come on, Hotham, let's get rid of that ball. And he box kicks. Into touch. South Africa will either lose this test at the line out, in my opinion, says Frankie. Obviously, hoping we can disrupt their throw as much as last week. But yeah, they just... Oh, there you go. Marshy's calling him De Jager. Second South African line out. This one they win. Oh, they've just lost it forward. Have they? Yep, it's going to be a scrum. All South African territory at the minute. And largely possession. Really spinning it. Just Colby attempting to go for the kick through for Hooker, but he just fluffed it. Bit of an air swing. All around, man. How's it going? Could go for the De Jager Meister right now. There you go. I bet you Lud Diak had a few of that over the years. Like the stream, yes. If anyone hasn't liked it, like it. It helps out. It does things. Algorithmic things. First scrum. Come on, boys. 4 minutes and 20 for anyone wanting to match up. The Wallabies game was bonkers, Alaram. Again. Second week in a row. Argentina probably deserved to win by a bigger margin. At one point, they were up by like 18, and they were like, all right, let's go for touch. They mucked it up. They couldn't get a score. Kramer ended up knocking it on. And then they reverted back to kicking penalties. I feel like they needed more than one try. And the one try that they got was like, it's just a charge down. So it wasn't like they cut the Wallabies defense to bits and finished it off. I think that's the one thing that they were missing from that performance. But I mean, still good win, obviously. Viable Solutions, good morning. How's it going, man? Will Jordan wins one in the air. Here we go. The Springbok backline is coming up with intent. Willems are almost turned that over. But All Blacks are going backwards a little bit. Will Jordan, Scotty Barrett, around the defense. Here goes Artie Savia. Here goes D-Mac. Will Jordan's running in front of him. Scooter Barrett again. If South Africa win, then it's all to play for in the last couple of weeks, Jezza. You're not wrong, mate. That is the one. Here goes Leroy Carter with his first big carry. Where you go, son? Gets tackled. Right, for a second we were at halfway. And then backwards. Mackenzie's put in a nice touch kick. So South Africa will have a throw a few meters out from their own 22-meter line. Here to support my second country. Come on, the All Blacks. There you go. We'll have you along. Maybe not. New Zealand's playing Australia, and they've been dominating them for the next few seasons. Yeah, we'll see. Aussies would have to potentially beat us at Eden Park, maybe. But we'll see. Under Schmitty, who knows what's going to happen with the Aussies. Reinach puts in a box kick. Oh, Geordie Barrett's bobbled it, but he gets it. Can we get some penetration on attack? Just considered a penalty. Oh, there's another bot. Boom. One of the bot hunters got it. Thank you, team. Sasha needs a good touch finder here. Thank you, Jezza. How's his kick? He's missed touch. All Blacks are running it out of their own goal area for some reason. Holy moly. All Blacks have hardly been in possession in South Africa's half. Territory is literally 76-24. Possession is with the All Blacks at the minute. Bodie kicks. It's come off a South African body. Oh, Satiti just knocked it on. That is a bit messy, Laurent. They're trying to run everything, Gaza. Sasha just kind of sat down Hotham, but at least Hotham was the speed bump to slow him down. Oh, yeah, he does look a bit tender, doesn't he, Jimmy? Is Tony at the Warriors game, David? Tony has been in China all week for his work. So he's only just, I think he was flying back into New Zealand today. Finlay Christie might need a warm up. And likewise, Achias Neyman. Who's off? Diaka's going off. That's no good for South Africa's line out because Diaka's very good in the line out. Less than 10 minutes to play. Both teams lose a player. Come on, boys. Yeah, fingers crossed they scrum well here, mate. Phoenix. Hit the like button for Gaza. That would be good. If you haven't hit the like button, do that. Gaza would do it. Big South African scrum gets advantage. It's on their first feed. They're 1 from 1 on their own scrum. Oh, what? Oh, he's lost it! How did he not score that? That was a try for all money. Oh my goodness. That was a try. What a kick. Colby's got the gas. And Geordie Barrett. Wow. Look at Geordie Barrett. Oh my goodness. That's quite incredible. I'm just writing a note about that incredible Geordie Barrett try-saving play on Colby. South Africa is not going for points. 35 meters and almost a try is not advantage over. Yeah, I guess not. They never define it, eh? Yeah, man, it's all been South Africa so far. Visa with a big carry up the guts. Here goes Ox. Close. Reinach. Ooh, Diak. Is Diak back on the field? Was that Nokia? Snowman's gone over. At least Nisbo's getting the white locks around the wrong way this time. Instead of all the pimpies, they're all going to be Diakas. Try time, though. Pretty good reward. It's been coming. Oh, what a try. He goes past Parker, past Proctor. They can't stop him. 2 men. Not enough. They're going to TMO it for that little bobble. Does it get TMO'd? Milo says, check the knock-ons, ref. What beer tonight, David? This is just the old Spates because it's got trivia under the bottle cap. Amasha Kelly is an awful ref. Yeah. I do feel like they've kind of fast-tracked him through the refereeing hierarchy. They fast-tracked him. Oh, there's that one little bobble. Clear knock-on, says the ref. Yeah, he gets fingers on it, and it goes forward. That's going to be a knock-on. Oh, the All Blacks are surviving by the skin of their teeth at the moment. Territory is 85-15. We have hardly left our half of the field. Still 5 meters out, says Milo. You're not wrong. Just had a half a touch at it. Oh, there's another bot. That's our third bot. Bot track. Why didn't he see that? Alaran. Yeah. Thank you, mods. Whichever one of you got it. Oh, this time the All Blacks get a scrum penalty. Yeah, the toy's been pinged. You both nailed it. I could check to see which one of you YouTube credits for that one, but we'll just keep going. Jimmy, yeah, I think it's because this is a popular game. Here we go. What can the All Blacks backline do this time? Here goes Proctor. He gets taken by Colby. Quick ball, Christie, Bodie. Christie made a bit of a meal of that, so Leroy Carter gets in there. He's a halfback as well as a winger. Here we go. ABs. They're in the opposition half for almost the first time. Not quite, but almost. Tokiaho, Geordie. Oh, Fussy almost had that. That's not going to be a... That's nothing. That's a genuine attempt. That's not a one-handed attempt. Colby's starting to get some form. He needs some, eh? He needs a big game. He's looking much sharper this game than he has, I think, thus far this Rugby Championship, eh? Leroy Carter. Tupolvati with the quick hands. Yeah, Fussy went close. That's a yellow in the previous game. The previous game, they were both the one-handed reach, I think. Sandor's back in the box. Still 0-0. The Boks have had the better value for the first 15 minutes, but no points to show for it. Just told the wife I can't decorate the kitchen at the moment. I'm watching you. Don't get yourself in any trouble on my account. But yeah, surely the kitchen can wait till after the rugby. Got all day. Oh, Mr. Morris, how's it going? How are you, sir? It's been a while. I know you popped in the other day, but it's been a while since we had a proper chat. Go, Carter. Oof. South Africa's a flood in the breakdown. All Blacks hang on to it. Geordie spins it wide. Here goes Artie to Simon Parker. He's isolated, but he gets the cavalry arriving. Here we go. D-Mac. Carter to Satiti. Keeps the ball alive. This is the best the All Blacks have looked all game. Christie. Wide. Cross kick to Simon Parker. The big six is out there. Ethan Hooker. What can he do? Oh, behind the back pass to Savia. What a tackle. Was that Fussy? No, it was Willemse. I'm doing the Nisbo thing. McKenzie. Oh, this is try time. Leroy Carter on debut. What a try. The back line, the forwards. And cheers, Allard. You're back. It's great to have you back, bro. We need a Welshman on the channel. I must be behind. Cross kick to Simon Parker. Really good hands. D-Mac, Vai. That's them finally clicking. Sasha's going off? That means Marnie's going to come on. And we got the conversion as well. 7 points to 0. That is a real team try. Jeff Wilson's right. Oh, not like far from the stadium on the other side of the world, you're getting to see the try before me, Eld. I don't know how that works sometimes, eh? Sometimes I'll be watching Six Nations games and I'm ahead of people locally. Like Wellington's not that far from Auckland. And yeah, I'm behind. I'm at 19-15 right now. Geordie Barrett's just kicked clear. So South Africa will still have a bit of decent attacking territory. Hotham staying off with an HIA. And you're right, Alaran. At bloody last, we see the back line actually spinning it round. That's the best, maybe, that they've clicked all Rugby Championship in terms of phases and spreading the ball coast to coast kind of thing. How's it looking, Andy? It is going pretty good thus far. All Blacks survived, partly with the intervention of the TMO, the early Springboks onslaught, and just scored a pretty bloody nice try. So all good. Oh, the All Blacks have just fluffed another high ball. All Blacks would have won that at the turnover advantage for the knock-on. Imagine if Christie goes for 6 and they switch to Carter. Yeah, they could. Carter is that option. He's that magic option of a 9 who can play elsewhere in the back line. Regards to Gaza, I will pass that on for sure. Barrett's try-saver was proper sexy, Ellard. You are not wrong, mate. That was a clutch moment. If the Boks take the 3s, do they get a chance? I think so. I mean, the All Blacks lost against Argentina this Rugby Championship and scored more tries. The Argentinians just punished on the scoreboard, kept it ticking over, so it's definitely doable. Obviously, in New Zealand's a different story, but still. Hold, scrum. Hold. Hold. He got the use it call. All Blacks did enough. And they've knocked it on, South Africa. Oh, it's a bit of handbags. That was in New Zealand territory. It's another missed chance, really. Where's this little knock on? Whose hand is on that? Was that a New Zealand hand on it? Or was it the ball carrier's hand? If that's an All Blacks hand, that's dodgy as fuck. That's the dark arts at the breakdown. No wonder Reinach was fired up. Oh, Colby just tried to come in flying on Leroy Carter, but he missed him. There's a high tackle. He came in absolutely flying, but he's got ping for it. 2 of the shortest guys on the field. It's not the dark arts, that's cheating, but the thing is, every team does it. Oh, another bot. Somebody nailed him. Yeah, the line speed's quite incredible. They're trying to make the All Blacks uncomfortable. All Blacks are the best at it. Oh, Sukiaho is going with a carry. Oh, Jesus, look at him go. Oh, Colby! He's gone. You're not going to catch him. Oh, my giddy aunt. The hand of Ruck came in to help out. If not for that, Colby doesn't score that try. Goodness me. It just looked like the All Blacks were getting on the front foot. Oh. Colby looks absolutely fired up for this game. Was that Proctor? Yeah. Geordie at least ran him. Oh. Well done. That's how you do a one-hand intercept. Goodness me. That's quite a Colby try. Seven points apiece, folks. If that was a All Blacks hand at the breakdown, then that's a bit of karma, isn't it? Yeah, Elliot, maybe it is you with the bots. We haven't had bots for donkey's years until last week's game where the Box played the All Blacks. I assumed because it was kind of a big game that the bots were on the hunt. The All Blacks really don't seem keen to just go for a standard kick exit play. Marnie's in touch there. That worked. Pretty good commitment from the All Blacks there. Proctor chasing the kick, put Marnie under pressure. Jeez, he showed some pretty good toe there. Yeah. Marnie well and truly in touch. Spring bots. Yeah, maybe the bots love the box. Oh, we got advantage. There was a no hands call from the ref, but whoever it was must have not listened. D-Mac with the dink through for Leroy Carter, but Fussy sweeps clear. Yeah, Proctor looked quick there, CJ? I didn't think that was him when I saw the toe, and then I saw the number on the back, and I thought, whew, that is quick. Will I make it to Australia? You mean for the Rugby World Cup in 2027? I think probably. Australia's only 3.5 hours away. It's Malcolm Marx. Interesting. The All Blacks are opting for 3. Someone is absolutely screaming at Damien. He's nailed that one. AB's back in front. Oh, Sasha can't come back either. Oh, man. That sucks. We've lost 3 players already. Whoa, Fussy takes a high ball. Here we go. What can the Box do with quick ball? Nisbo's like Kobus Visa. Kobus Rainak, I guess. There's a Kobus, there's a Jasper, there's a Visa. Here goes. Willems with the steps. Offload. Well taken by Nokia. Quick ball. They need it, South Africa. Here we go. Fussy. Here goes Ethan Hooker. Oh, he gets rid of D-Mac. Come on, D-Mac. Oh, I think I had Sasha in my fantasy team as well. That sucks. Here goes Ox. Marks. Oh, they've lost it. Oh, man. What is Russie yelling at? What an offload. Sneyman. Visa. Reinach to Ox. Randy. Cheers, man. Sasha is a huge loss, more than you believe. Sasha is a very good player. This was gonna be a big test for him. But yeah. But it's another South African knock on. They'll need to put pressure on the scrum. Borderline tackle as soon as he got the ball, maybe, I suppose so. Early tackle. Oh, the scrum's getting hammered, but they get the ball out. Jeepers. What a touch kick, though. That was quite a kick from D-Mac. The scrum. That's only going to get worse. "32 minutes of Flombo." You're not wrong there, Jimmy. Sometimes the game kind of drags. Reinach's going off. Oh, man. Another bot. What are we up to? 4? Here we go. Marnie puts in a big up and under. And, oh, not fussy. It's Moody almost grabbed it. Exit time, please. Bodie. Touch. They're not going to go quick. The bots, I know, Milo. What's going on? Good to hear Nisbo calling the game. Yeah, apparently Tony Johnson was supposed to do last week, but he lost his voice like right before the game. So now they're back to Nisbo. Hey, the crowd's actually chanting. They've stopped now, but they were chanting All Blacks for a second. There we go. Williams, Nokia. Oh, he keeps calling Diaka. Diaka's gone off ages ago. That's the thing about Nisbo, though. I mean, I got Willemse and someone else wrong the other way, but come on, Diaka's not even on the pitch. Another bot. Oh, my goodness. Big up and under. It's gone dead. Swirling wind and welly is not working for the up and unders. Yeah, maybe he needs to spin the ball. Yeah, I think so, right, Hanjo? Kicking a bit too much. Like, I know Marnie's got a pretty nice boot on him, but he's also got a ripper of a pass. He can get the width going like some of the other box 10s can't do. Here you go, the All Blacks backs. Jeez, they get caught once again by the Bok defensive line though, and it's a turnover. What can the Boks do on the counter before the All Blacks defensive line sets? Fussy, hooker, he's regathered it. Slow ball though. Oh, Moody did well to avoid the tackle Tupo. It's still kind of messy ball, and the All Blacks have got a penalty. What was that for? Oh, neck roll. This is really back in the day. You were the bot destroyer, Alan. This is true. Oh, what a kick. Who was that? Bodie. Oh, no. The injury toll in this game's adding up, man. Now that Fussy's limping as well. He's down getting some ice on the ankle. Hopefully he can last 5 minutes, at least get into the sheds. Oh, they've just lost the bloody line out. That was a cracking opportunity in this boat. Absolutely gone. Now the Boks have lost it on the carry. Goodness me, it's a bit of a calamity of errors at the moment. Calamity of errors? A comedy of errors? That kick from D-Mac was nothing. Now Colby's going to have a chip and chase. Oh, Moody's knocked it on. Bloody hell, it's all over the place. You'd hate to be listening to this period to play on the radio because you'd have no idea what's going on. Bodie's kick's a solid one. Fussy's still having issues with his ankle. Like, Mark's got rid of Tokiaho. And then D-Mac's kick was a nothing one. Pop pass from... Oh, Easthuizen's coming on. They are taking Fussy off. Who goes where? If Fussy's off at fullback... Oh, I guess they can put Willemser at fullback. Cacophony of errors, Catherine. That's it. It's absolutely all over the shop. Yeah, you got to put Willemser at fullback. That's what Justin Marshall's currently thinking about. Would love to see that line out again, CJ. I might go back and rewind it while they're faffing about. Let's go have a look. What happened? What happened? What happened? They're showing Fussy's leg. Tokiaho throws it. Oh, he just overthrew it, I think. Unless they interfered with the lifters, but it's hard to tell. Like the stream, says Milo. Yes. Do that. How many likes have we got? We got 200 odd viewers. Yeah, Fussy's going to go off. Bloody hell. Who's gone off so far? So far, there's another bot. The bots like the streams. So far, we've lost Hotham on 9 minutes, Diaka on 9 minutes, Sasha on 18 minutes, Reinach on 32 minutes, and what are we at now? 37, we lose Fussy. That's a hell of a Springboks toll. It's only the one halfback for New Zealand. Is this just bad rugby or intense? I think it's a bit of both. Who's the Box fullback? It was Apalele Fassi, but he's going off now, so I assume they'll put Willems at a fullback because they've brought on Esterhazen, who's more of a 12, and Willems was playing 12. Box have just won a line out. Esterhazen should have a big carry. No, he passes it. Oh, Willems, it just can't find it to Colby. Jeepers. Oh, terrible pass. Yep. There's a lot of missed opportunities. This is a bit reminiscent of last week if you're watching South Africa. I mean, what's the territory number at the minute? 72-28. That is insane. Yeah, I think Carter had kind of bitten it a bit there. He was lucky not to get caught out. It's intensely bad, Allard. We're going to set that scrum again. Frankie says this is the longest half of rugby I've seen in a while. We were just talking about how quick it was feeling for the first part. But yeah. Do the Box go to Argentina next or Argentina, South Africa? Jules, the Box will host Argentina, and then the Argentinians are playing their home match at Twickenham. So they don't actually need to travel to Argentina this year, the Box. They just need to go to England. Has European club rugby started yet? I think in France it has. The other comps haven't got going yet, but they're doing pre-season games. Need one more exit from the ABs. The Box will have one last crack before halftime. There's 25 seconds to go. What can they do? Can they not knock it on? Backwards. That was close to a knock on. Visa just gets rid of Takiaho. That's 2 tackles he's missed. This half on South African forwards. And that's a knock on. That's a knock on. The South African knock on count feels horrendous. It honestly feels horrendous. It is 10-3, and that probably doesn't include the one that just happened because the stats take a moment to update. Bit of a seatbelt tackle on him. Goodness me. Bumping off Samasoni. Yeah, that's twice. Ugly rugby is better for South Africa. Oh, Reinach's back on. He passed his HIA. That's a bit of good news. How can it be a knock on when he's facing backwards and his palms are backwards? Hey, where's Russie gone? His seat is empty. I guess because in Wellington they have to cross the field to go back to the sheds. Maybe he's getting it early. All right, it's half time. Just saying, kickoff was at 7:05. Half of rugby is 40 minutes, and it's 7:54. I do live streams all the time, and they're usually about 2 hours for a rugby game. What game are we talking about, David? Are we talking about rugby league? Oh, the Warriors are getting a hiding. Okay. That's unfortunate. Hey, it's another bot. Another robbery. How come every week is a robbery? Last week was a robbery. This week's a robbery. Let's have a look at some stats. Frankie's been waiting for his trivia. We'll give him the trivia first. Okay. It's a sports question, but it is not rugby. It says, name the 2 all-white goal scorers. Just so you know, our football team is named the All Whites because they wear white, like the All Blacks is the rugby team. At the 2010 FIFA World Cup, who were the 2 All Whites goal scorers? We scored 2 goals, got 2 draws, 3 draws. The other one was 0-all, I think. Aled Morris, says Aled Morris. Aled Morris was not one of the goal scorers, Aled Morris. Footy Fin just switched over from the Waz game. Nobody follows the 2010 Football World Cup. All right. It was Winston Reid, who actually played in the Premier League for a wee while as a defender, and Shane Smelts, who I think was a bit of a journeyman striker. So there you go. Not Chris Wood. It's a bit before his time. Yeah, I think he's a bit too young. I think my dad sent a message. So let's see what my dad has to say. Any predictions on the ref rating from my dad? I would say probably a 12. Oops.
Yeah, well, I don't know where this game's going, mate. It's all over the bloody place. South Africa got a few injuries, which aren't going to help them. And we're playing okay. I think we could win it.
He's yawning.
But I wouldn't count on it. The referee, well, I don't know what he's doing. 12 out of 20.
Okay, 12.
Get in. Springboks have got some injury worries in their back line. I don't know whether Reinach's coming back on. He's had a couple of fumbles. They look dangerous at times. They've got injuries in the back line, which ain't going to help them. And the All Blacks are playing okay. I think the All Blacks can win if they keep their cool, calm and collectedness. It's a funny game. It's a bit of a bizarre stop-start game. Not much I can say about the Mauls. I wouldn't call it the most exciting game, but 40 minutes to go, and whoever keeps their cool will win the game. Now, I think that with the injuries the Springboks got, if they get any more, we're going to win this. They know to get any more because they've only got 4 reserves left. They've lost Yaga, Sashin,
Tendulkar?
Fussy, and they can't afford to lose anymore. But they're still dangerous. And they're going to play 80 minutes. We know they're going to play 80 minutes, so we've got to keep our, discipline. No cards, nothing stupid, and just get on with the job. Yeah, well, we've looked good at times, and so have they, but both teams just seem to be a bit, we lost Hotham. I don't know why Scott Robinson chose him with his ankle. He was only on 15 minutes and he's off, so he needs a kick up the backside for playing an injured halfback, which is stupid. Even though he'd come back to full fitness, he could have got him off the bench. So we're doing all right on the injury front, no, not, so that helps us. Prediction, I think the All Blacks can win, but never count a South African beleaguered side out with injuries because they can produce the goods if they need to. And complete completely different to the Aussie-Argentina game, which we expected. Could be a bit more action second half. Gazamania, Roger Mania out by.
Right. Well, that's Gaz's thoughts. I want to get to some stats. The most in my face one is the territory number. It's 75-25 to the Springboks. They have been camped down the All Blacks end. The second one, which strikes me as kind of extreme, is knock-ons. The South Africans have had 11. And for context, I kept their stats on their games last year. The most they had in an entire match last year was how many? 11. So they've already got a whole game's worth of knock-ons, a bad game's worth of knock-ons in one half. Other games they had like 7 or 6 or 9. There's one game they only had 2. Yeah. Actually, no, I was reading the wrong one. Oh, no, it is 11. Yeah, that's 11. Other games, 6, 5, 7, 7. Yeah, 11. Goodness me. That's just a lot of knock-ons. A lot of knock-ons. You can't be doing that. Maybe the lock-ons lead to scrums, which is one good thing for them, because the All Black scrum has looked under the pump. Other than the help from the ref, the ABs haven't been in the game. Haven't been in the game. The All Blacks have had more than half the ball. They've had more clean breaks. Clean breaks is 5-4. But they haven't been knocking it on as much. The Boks have been knocking it on like mad. Both sides' tackle percentages are awful. The All Blacks are at 74. The Boks are at 79. If you're in the 70s, it's genuinely pretty terrible. So, yeah. Yeah, the high ball, Nate, is a bit of an issue. Colby's got 3 turnovers conceded. Moody's got, oh goodness me, it's Tony Baloney. My dad says Tony O'Sullivan.
Oh, how are we going? I haven't caught the stream yet. What was the rating for the referee at it?
It was a 12.
What a tune up for the Bucks.
I know.
Nice. Jeez Louise. And is that like I don't know if he's been so good.
He preempted it by saying, I don't know what this ref's been doing. 12 out of 20.
And then, but it's also the same preposition he put. So not preposition, but the same thing he says before. He says, "Well, I'm pretty good. You know, not a lot of complaints. It's a tough game to referee rugby. 12 out of 20."
Yeah,
so,
exactly right. Yeah.
I think you really need to derive the actual rating, whether it's an up 12 out of 20 or a down.
Yeah, it's definitely a low 12.
Low 12.
Yeah.
Low 12.
From what he preceded that comment with, yeah, for sure.
Righto. How are you feeling, mate? What's the go?
There's still some similar issues from last week. Our scrum still seems to be under the pump, and they keep knocking the ball on.
Yeah. And we're playing so much of the footy in our own half.
Mm-hmm. Literally 3/4 of the game.
I love the moment when Snyman's try got turned back.
That was the highlight for you?
But then I got my karma back when Colby got
Goal with the intercept, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, kind of knocked it out. But yeah, what do you think, Greg? So far, thoughts? I was waiting, getting insight from a friend of mine. He huffed and walked away. That's the sort of high level stuff you get from. So I'm at some friend's house watching the game.
Good man.
Yeah, how's everyone else feeling about the referee, the game? It's been hectic stuff.
It's enthralling viewing.
Yeah. We've lost you.
This is Tony.
Who is it?
Have you been to the toilet many times during this half?
Yeah, I've missed about 35 minutes of the game.
Well, that'll be about right. You just saw the Snyman moment. You saw the Colby moment. That's it.
I saw the Colby moment. I saw the incredible try that we scored. That was champagne rugby, wasn't it?
Right, I'm going to crack open a beer and do some more rugby trivia. I'll talk to you a bit later.
All right. I'll go about.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Right. Nobody got the last bit of rugby trivia. No, it wasn't rugby. It was football, wasn't it? So let's see. What does the second one say? Rugby trivia, folks. Get your keyboards or phones ready. It's a cricket question. What was Lance Cairns, the father of Chris Cairns, cricketer, what was his biography called? Okay, I've never heard of it. Anybody? Lance Cairns' biography? Bash, says Alaram. It's in a similar vein. Six and out. Match fixer. That's his son. This is Lance. Cracked. I don't pick the questions. It's on the bottle cap. It was called, apparently, Give It a Heave. So there you go. Give it a heave. Give it a heave. I haven't read it, I'll admit. New Zealand beer is so bad, I never drink it, says Dumless. Is there any New Zealand beers that are good? I don't know. I'm not really a beer connoisseur. Old River Water Spades. It's one of the few beers that comes with trivia under the cap, which is the mark of a fine drop, obviously. Ellen loves some Spades. Ellen's a good man. Can you keep your winning streak up against Argentina, man? Maybe. Make it 2 in a row. Alaran says beer is beer. I'm kind of in your camp with that one, Alaran. Have you lads just about finished those Magpies beers? Oh, they're still going. Yeah, there's 2 boxes of the damn things, bro. So they are still going. Oh, Kiwi. Cheers, man. It says Road to Vegas, baby. Thank you, brother. It's been a while since I've been to Rotorua, actually. A couple of years. Took the kids down there. What do I do to get you drinking some Bud Light? Do they even sell Bud Light here in New Zealand? They sell Budweiser. I don't know if they sell Bud Light. We can get Belgian beer out here, mate, but it is it's expensive. Hey, there's a bot. Look at that. Hey, look, Milo's promoting 2 Cents on Tour. Look at you, Milo. If you haven't seen 2 Cents on Tour, it's where I walk around China and talk to people. I always get way worse trolls on the China channel. Like, the rugby community is fantastic. There's almost never any trolls. Not after all these years, but the China channel still gets a few. Like a disproportionate, it's like a channel with like 5,000 subscribers and it gets trolls. It's bizarre. 2 Cents on Tour is Alan's favorite. Good man. Sip Kiwi, the game stats are crazy. You're right. More bots. Goodness me. A lot of trolls on the league channels. That's weird, eh? Hope the referee doesn't decide the game. Fingers crossed not Gaza. I reckon it'll be the players that decide it. Alan's back and the bots are in force. That's true. Game is starting now, says Milo. Mine, they're still setting up. Here we go. The ref just blown his whistle. Kickoff. Once they bring the clock on, I'll give you guys a timing. We'll do 40 minutes and 20 seconds in a moment. 40 minutes and 20 seconds is now. Oh, Mackenzie's just been brutalized. Do you see Luis Rees-Zammit playing against Argentina, Nathan? That's a good question. If he's back, he'd probably play him. I don't know what kind of form he's going to be in after that stint going with the NFL. By all accounts, he's a bit bulkier. I don't know. That was forward. That was forward. The referees have got it. That's forward. Milo, you are about at least 16 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, that was forward from Xavier. We're going to have another scrum. And they bring on the bomb squad. Couple of props. That was obviously planned for the first scrum. Jeff, it's because it's scrum time. I hate that sub-tactic, says Jimmy, designed purely to stop play for another couple of minutes. I thought it was just to get the props to have an absolutely one scrum where they're 100% fresh. Kiwi hates going to work. That's true too. Mbonambi's from my town area in Southern Africa. We didn't get on the squad. He went home, eh? I think he had some family thing, they said, so he went home. Big scrum. Big scrum. All Blacks are holding, and they're going backwards, and it's advantage. It gets the desired effect. Oh, Khaleesi has had a massive carry. Colby. Well, there you go. It worked. Sub on the props. Get the advantage. Khaleesi up the guts. Try time. That's a hell of a try. Look at him go. Got brought down by Geordie. Did he step Carter? I want to see that again. How are our scrums so bad? I don't know. We're getting monstered. Marnie has nailed it from the sideline as well. Marnie Libok. Take a bow. That was a hell of a kick. Show that try one more time. Esterhazen. He stepped Carter. Boxer in the lead, folks. They've subbed De Groot. Have they also subbed Lomax? Yes, they have. So the All Blacks have also subbed their props. See if it does anything. They surely should leave the props on until the next scrum, no? I don't know. It worked for the South Africans. Colby is having a blinder. He's playing really well. Colby's back to get that DMAC kick. He's going to put up a big Gary Owen. And that's his worst moment of the game. That wasn't a great kick. Even Leroy Carter was able to grab that one. Oh, Scott Barrett's loose ball. Did he just get hit in the face by Visa? He grabbed his face. Wonder if they'll go back and have a look. McKenzie's hoof's clear. Down Colby's bloody throat. Oh, Colby's gotten rid of Vai'i. God, he's strong for a guy his size. Now they got advantage. No arms tackle. And they're firing up. It might have been an impossible tackle, Nate. You might be right. Yeah, Colby's down as well. There's a bot. Another bot. Yeah, he just kind of stuck the arm out. Yeah, I wonder, they haven't shown a single replay of the Visa on Christie, which is interesting. I don't know if Christie was just trying to sell it or what. It's a long stoppage. Some refs, if it's not a prop, basically, if they're injured, they play on. If it's a backline player. You missed the try, Handro. Basically, the box brought on their 2 replacement props when there was an early scrum. They demolished the All Black scrum. They had advantage. Khaleesi went right up the guts, and then Esterhazen chucked it wide to Colby, who went over in the corner, and then Mani converted it from the sideline. Yeah, it's a very long stoppage. A very long stoppage. Yes, Footy Fin, the Wallabies did get 2 bonus points. One for 3 more tries than the opponent, and 1 for losing bonus point. He's gone off, and Mani's going to take the shot at goal. Darren Mundy, how's it going? Libbok has slotted the resulting penalty. It is a 10 points to 17 lead. Hey, it's another bot. Goodness me. Alaran reckons the winning score is going to be 24 plus. Ryanux just put in a box kick. Please catch it, All Blacks. Catch it clean. Ethan Hooker's just grabbed it for South Africa. God, we can't take high balls. Marnie's going to have a crack. He gets brought down. Another bot. Holy moly, you mods are earning your pay today. We haven't touched the ball in this match. We have not had much ball in their half has been the problem. Bodie's kick's a pretty decent one. Willems are putting it up under. Please catch it. Oh, God, 2 All Blacks guys catch it together. One of you call for it. Jeepers creepers. Oh. Allard. Pay. Sorry, buddy. Earning your pay, your figurative pay. Earning praise. Cheers, man. Thank you for that. Well, Jordan has had little to no chances today. Let's have a look at Jordan's numbers. Will Jordan. 1 run, 3 meters. Checks out. How have they got handling errors at 7.6? ESPN's got them as way more than that. Like how both teams moan about the ref when they are behind. Every team moans about the ref when they are behind or when they lose. This is a thing. This is a thing. I had quite a few South African fans moaning about the referee after last week's game. But I mean, what do you think happened here in New Zealand after the World Cup final? Like, it was meltdown mode. All the chat was the TMO. All the chat was the ref. Nothing about like, oh, Geordie Barrett missed a penalty which could have won us the game. You know what I mean? It's what we do. It's what rugby fans do. It seems to be one of the universal truths. I don't know. Patchy reckons Nika's been solid today as a neutral. There you go. I just try to focus on the things that my team can control rather than the things that the referee is doing. Like, I find it hard to blame the ref if my team's missed a bunch of tackles or, knocked the ball on heaps or, missed their goal kicks or whatever. Referee didn't do any of those things, you know what I mean? All right, All Blacks, you've got possession. You're in South Africa's half. Do something. Peter Steff is chasing you down. They've gotten round the defense, but it's the forwards, and there's bloody Peter Steph again. Come on. Slow ball. Here goes Christie. Jordan, for some reason, he's in the middle of the pitch. Keeble's still moaning about the underarm for 1981. You better believe we are. Go, Will Jordan! Go! Oh, the pass was to the ankles and we knocked it on. We're doing this in Africa from the first half. Goodness me. Hey. That's a missed opportunity. Tony gripes every podcast about the World Cup final. I know. It sucks. Assuming the scoreline stays the same, the All Blacks will be on 11. The Wallabies are on 11. I think it might be on points difference between the All Blacks and Australia. Then the Box and Argentina will both be on 9. Did you see the Warriors game? I did not, but I understand it did not go particularly well. All right, big scrum. All Blacks needed. Replacement props have gone straight down and been penalised. Ay. There's a bot. New props, no difference. That's my note, basically. Anyway. Yeah, the mods, Gus, are doing a top job. But you're a legend concreter. Man. I went for a run with my son today, and there were some guys with some freshly laid concrete, and he didn't see it, and he would have run straight through it if I hadn't pulled him aside. Like, there were cones, but it wasn't that clear that there was wet concrete there, but it was very fresh. Oh, yeah. Send me the invoice, Alan, for all those bots. Cones, not those kind of cones. Like road cones. Come on, All Blacks, do something. We're 55 minutes in. We're 9:30 a.m. here. I wish I could have a beer. Rock on. There's nothing stopping you but social conventions. After games like this Saturday, they might need a few cones. Road cones to keep your driveway safe. Beer at 9:30 a.m. Whiskey is much nicer. If it's a hot day, a beer at 9:30 a.m. could still work. What time do I have on the clock? I'll let you know in just a sec. 56:25 right now. Reinhardt says it's 4 a.m. and I'm having my first beer. Good man. Where is it 4 a.m.? Must be like America? Might just have a sneaky one. There you go. Rock on. Ooh. Judy Barrett has got dumped. Shit happens, Mark. Tell your son to go hard. All right. Oh, Proctor's finally gotten through a bit of the All Black, the Bok defensive line. Come on, All Blacks. Back inside from Will Jordan. Jeez, he's coming off his wing a lot now. Scotty Barrett has a big carry over the advantage line. This is the best few phases we've had in a while, and we've even won a penalty. If they do draw as the Freedom Cup still with South Africa, I think it'd be with us. Oh, the referee wants to chat about something. Hey, we got a bot. And April Tui's here. How's it going, April Tui? Geordie Barrett getting folded like a lawn chair. He's a big guy. He's like 6'4". He's massive. That's why we got up early for the Wallabies game. You were well rewarded with the Wallabies game, April 2. That game was a cracker. Right, the All Blacks absolutely need to convert this opportunity. Win the line out. 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 Step one done. Not contested. Oh, no! Obstruction at the line out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Satiti. Now it's the All Blacks' time for missed chances, man. It was all the Boks doing it in the first half. Still only a 7-point game, but it feels further. And that was poor. I always think it's Thursdays, but it's like Thud Rays. Amateurish mistakes. Ugliest test in years by the ABs, David. What is it about bloody Wellington? Here goes Quacker Smith with a big carry. I love watching that guy. He's a testament to the fact that pure bulk is in everything. And there's another bot. Look at that. Oh my God, we lost another high ball. For flip's sake. Hooker just pinched it out of Geordie Barrett's hands. Geordie Barrett's massive. Esterhazen to Moody. Grant Williams out on the wing. He's bloody lightning. Here goes Willemser with the dink through for Moody. I think if the Boks score there, this might be game. It looks like scoring twice is going to be hard work. My mum is sitting in the crowd all by herself at 78 years of age, April 2. That is awesome. Oh, Grant Williams is fun to watch. Pan, love your channel. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, my friend. Cheers to you. There's still 20 minutes to go in this game. Pam, but my All Blacks aren't playing their best rugby. She's normally here with us on the chat. She doesn't know how to comment yet, thank God. My dad has only very recently figured it out, April Tui. Very recently. Nah, it doesn't look like the weather's bad. I mean, it's windy. There doesn't seem to be any rain. Oh, we've just lost our friggin' line out. 5 minutes out from our own line. If they score here, I honestly think that... I mean, you can get 2 scores in a game, but the All Blacks don't look like scoring twice. Here they go. Marnie Lidbacher's pass was a bit of a shocker, but Damien Willems did incredibly well. What a try. What a try. Damien Willems, a bro. Take a bow, man. That was... You took that above your head. Good on Norkia for the line-out steal, first of all. Then I think it was Vessels with the big carry up the guts. Marnie's pass to Willems was a stinker. But boy, did he do well. Unbelievable. Can you see the All Blacks getting 2 converted tries? I mean, it's possible. It is possible, for sure. But from what we've seen from 62 minutes, it does not look likely. Right? Right. Hanjo ain't celebrating until that fat lady sings. That's what I mean. Like the All Blacks to score 2 tries, it's happened before. But like our scrum has been dominated. We can't catch a high ball. The line-out's gone a bit stink. So it's hard to see it at the minute. Springboks have got all the momentum. Ask the Pumas for advice on defence. The Pumas just conceded 4 tries against the bloody Wallabies. The Wallabies only conceded 1, but they conceded a shitload of penalties. Yeah, New Zealand need to channel their Wallabies for a comeback. All Blacks have put a kick through. But the kick's gone nowhere, and it's been returned with interest. Now we've got to see if our line-out can operate. Oh, no. The referee's injured. What happened? We've just lost another line-out. Oh, thank God the box knocked it on. Will Jordan just hoofs it because we got nothing going. There's space back there. It's going to go dead. It's gone dead. The kick's gone dead. We're playing like trash. Oh, my God. Gaza says don't give up. You got the optimism, Gaza. We're playing not well. We're not playing well. Jimmy called it at the start. That kick was awful. Yeah, no kidding. Five minutes ago, we got a run on. Looked decent. Yeah, feels like a while ago when we lost that line out. Razor has to be in the unemployment line last week. Maybe if he'd lost at Eden Park, but not at the minute. We need to win scrums and lineouts, Milo, but we've been struggling with both. Hold, scrum. Hold, 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 you bastards, hold. We've won a scrum penalty. I don't believe it. Cheers, Johan, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you, pal, for the super chat. Oh. All right, thud raise. Let's see what we can do from this penalty. Yeah, Wellington sucks, Jimmy. We shouldn't play there anymore. Justin Marshall's talking up the fact that the All Blacks know how to chase a game. Might be right. Hey. Another bot. Another bot. Line out is struggling. I don't know what to say. Is there any way to donate without Google taking a scoop? Yeah, there should be a link down in the description. That one goes through PayPal, which YouTube doesn't take a cut of, I believe. Check in the description if you can. I know it's tricky on phones and what sometimes. Another scrum. Get the ball out. Here goes Reinach. Moody. Willemse gets a loose pass, but he's snaffled it. The All Blacks have got the ball, though. It was loose. Why is Lester Fanganuku not playing? They sent him down to play NPC. Here goes Ethan Hooker. Oh, my God. Stop him. Tackle him. Jeez. What a line break. That was out of nowhere. Another bot. There's 12 minutes, guys, and we need 2 scores to draw. Cross kick to Peter Steph. That's game. That's game. Oh my gosh. This is a hiding. What's our biggest ever loss at home? We could be 21 points down. Who did the cross kick? It was Libok. What an offload from Peter Steff. That's game over. Boom. 32-22 against Ireland. Yeah. Does Marnie kick this? He's missed it. So we're only 19 points down. Not quite 20. That's a bonus point. A bonus point win at the moment. Man, we're getting hammered. We're getting friggin' hammered. Ugh. Yeah, Freedom Cup certainly staying in South Africa. Yeah, I know. If Marnie had got that one, he would have been really putting it up all the people who criticise his goal kicking, including me, who questioned it in the match preview. Not sold on Razor. Yeah. Still not clicking, is it? We've struggled under the high balls, and our set piece has been dog balls, and the Boks have just won a penalty at the breakdown. Man, lucky this wasn't last week, or Eden Park's record would be well gone, wouldn't it? No more games in Wellington. Indeed. Let's get rid of him. Colin, no more. We're done. Forget about it. Sorry, Wellington. 15-point loss is our worst loss at home, says Milo. So this is currently it. This is the newest, biggest loss if we don't score. Yeah, we haven't scored a point since what minute? Since the penalty on like 28 minutes? Oh, there you go. They just said it. 1964. This is not even a Fozzie record. This is a goddamn historic record. Oh, at least we stole a line out. Go, Bodie. Hoof it clear. It's going into touch real early. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I didn't buy into the Razor was a genius stuff last week, Nate? My thing last week was the Boks missed heaps of chances and the All Blacks were clinical. All Blacks had very few, but took them. Boks had loads, but didn't. High ball. Why wouldn't you do it? We've been shit at it tonight. And friggin' Moody's won it. What's the high ball stat? It's terrible. It's almost like 80% for the Boks, surely. Just can't win a high ball. Can't win a high ball. This is a flippin' massacre. What is going on? Bro, we're getting flogged. We're getting flogged. Not just beaten. We're getting smashed. They are destroying us. Look at Achia Snyman galloping through. Reinach. Snyman right up the guts. Look at him. Just go, son. This is despite they lost like half their team before the friggin' halftime happened. This is... Kick it, Marnie. You've only got 3 seconds. Hurry up. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen... this is... Sorry, April. My voice is getting high. This is catastrophic, says Catherine. Yeah, we... Oh, sorry, not 38, it's 36. Can't do maths. Man. Darramundi. Are the ABs doing a South Africa from a few weeks ago against the Wallabies? We've just chucked it into touch, but cheers, man. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, the Boks are taking out some frustration from last week for sure. This is... Yeah, this sucks. This time they have taken their chances. I mean, it was on in the first half. The Boks had tons of knock-ons. What's the knock-on coming? It was 11 at halftime. Let's see if the Boks have been much more clinical in the second half. It's 14. So they knocked it on 11 times in the first half, only 3 in the second half. So the Boks, along with the set piece, just their passing is stuck. And it's massive. ABs are not making the comeback. Nah, not 36-10 down with 4 to play. Oh, Will Jordan's just fucked that up. That's short of the line. Oh, man. Look at that. These... Sure. Remember, he's the halfback. He's not supposed to be on the wing. Wing's kind of like... He can play wing. It's not his position by trade. Look at him go. What a dude. Jordan got tackled excellently. Grant Williams, take a bow. Man. This is a hiding, folks. Dominant at scrum. Dominant line out. Once they stop knocking the ball on, they've just given us a hammering. Yeah, look at all the people who've already left. Williams is better than last week. He's playing out on the bloody wing as well. They're going to go number 1 in the world as well. Not just the Freedom Cup. And this is like what are the rankings going to do here? New Zealand's going to drop to 3rd. Oh no. We've just tapped it down to Moody. Peter Steff's rampaging. Here goes Marnie. Man, Nisbo really doesn't recognize the players anymore. Anyway. Oh, Artie can't gather his kick through. The review is going to get more views than last week, that's for sure. Last week's video did pretty poorly when the All Blacks won at Eden Park, to be fair. Oh, no. Surely not. Oh, my God. They just put 40 points on us. 40 points. 40 points. Andre Esterhuizen just scored a try, and it's 41-10. It's 41-10. Look at this. Willems just glides past, gives it to Grant Williams. He's so quick with the shimmying run, and then Esterhuizen finish. Like, this is not just a victory. This is demolition. Did he get the kick? He did. 43-10. Oh. What was the score at halftime? Was it 10-7? My God. Check it out. Wow. Embarrassing is right, what Nisbo just said. From an All Blacks point of view, holy cow. That's insane. One of the Springboks guys needs to go, this is my house. Like Marnie Libok needs to start saying, this is my house, Wellington. Or who else has won at Wellington before? A few of these guys has. Destroyed. Wow. I am in shock at the Bok, led by that man, Marnie Libok. I just run Bok with Bok. That doesn't really work. Oh, man. Second half, 36-0. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to play at Wellington anymore. Wellington sucks. Is that all right? Play them all in Auckland. We'll play in Auckland. Auckland is good. Wellington sucks. Yeah, I need to write these notes or I'm going to forget. Freedom Cup. Freedom Cup. Check. Bonus point. Check. Number 1 in the world. Check. They'll be on... Not quite top of the log yet. They'll be on... They're not going to be number 1 in the Rugby Championship just yet. Oh, wow. Yeah. Goodness me. Never seen me so shocked. I've never seen the All Blacks get hammered at home. 43 points to 10. Like, that's insane. Crushed. Connor. Mark, this is groundbreaking. I've followed rugby for nearly 3 decades and never ever seen New Zealand get crushed at home ever. Usually they give it out. Agree? Like, we got beaten at Twickenham. And that was bad, but that was not at home. This is at home. But cheers, man, for the super chat. Holy mackerel. This is unbelievable. Well, wow. I'm just speechless. How do you sum that up? The Boks were quite incredible. I want to see some of the stats. The All Blacks tackled at 71%, which is pretty poor. 71%. Like, that's not much better than, like, missing a 30 of tackles, is it? It's a little bit better than that. Ishtak says, please come back, Fozzie. All is forgiven. Thank you, brother. Fozzie had a few records of his own, but he does not own the biggest loss on home soil. That's Razors. And Russie might not have got the Eden Park record, but he now holds the record for the biggest winning margin over the All Blacks on New Zealand soil. That is bonkers. Genuinely pretty crazy. Oh, where's my dad's message? Maybe he's speechless as well. That doesn't sound like him. Tony did send me a message to say, what the F? Jesus. Yeah. Tune into the podcast later or early next week for me and Tony's tears. But wow. Okay. Congratulations, South Africa. That is something, as I said, like I've watched a lot of rugby, but I've never seen anything like that. That second half was insane. They just, every department bossed the All Blacks around Wellington Stadium. That just doesn't happen until now. But yeah, I am gonna gather my thoughts as best I can. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go say goodnight to my children, and then I'm gonna try and do some match review, which will be an interesting one to try and summarize that. Holy cow. But yeah, congratulations, South Africa. That was incredible. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate it. We're getting in on 100K. And yeah, get a week off the Rugby Championship now. Remember, there's still Women's World Cup. There's still Pacific Nations Cup. There's still rugby on. Crazy. Thank you guys so much. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys for another one soon. See you later, folks.